Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Here, the sixth spot for them in this one, Mookie Betts.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Big game for him last night. Knocked in 6 runs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Darvish, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Judge rips that one. Isbell sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Yandy.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And that one hammered back there. And gone!
Kojak.
He'll circle the bases. His 59th home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Austin Riley, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Mookie Betts. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his third home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back here at Petco Park, getting the nod on the mound, Jordan Montgomery. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Xander Bogaerts.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a strike. In the air out to center. Betts running hard to get it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. J.D. Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Adley Rutschman.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, number 38.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bangs off the wall.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. That one fouled hard the other way. Popped up. Machado should have this one. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
And there's a strike.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One run is in. Bangs off the wall. Around third. The relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 9-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 11-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
the pitcher on here, Johnny Brito.
Number
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Here is J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And Martinez is out. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Montgomery back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Tatis waits. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league. No, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
No left field.
Next for the Padres, Jurickson Profar. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Tigers up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball to the right side. Bats up with it. Slings to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Tigers 11 and the Padres nothing. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So they're at the corners now. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hit in the air, center field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. One run is in. Relay throw home, and he's out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Yandy Diaz digs in now. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 15-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Jairo Iriarte. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in, Austin Riley. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis brings it in. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
On a line out towards center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So it's 4 runs for him on 5 hits. No errors and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 15-0. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. Montgomery, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And he takes it himself for the out. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Right through there, got him. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bogarts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Good eye right there.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Goes down looking. Padres leave 1. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at Petco Park. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strike.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 71st home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 56th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 17-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air. Machado drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 19-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Steven Wilson. And this is appearance number 45. Here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Bird. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Austin Riley up now for the Tigers. That's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
All over that one right there. That
Now
ball was
batting,
drilled
the
106
second
off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Base hit and a run in to score. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is J.D. Martinez. In the air on the infield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. And midway in the 4th, Detroit is out in front, 21-0. Bottom of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, James Outman. Montgomery back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Out to short, Ramirez. On to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the lead off man. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly. Just missed.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Tatis stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Tigers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Kojak.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman.
And
a pitch.
Rutschman.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Acuna now. That one ripped right center field. Isbell going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 23-0.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Tom Cosgrove. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 24-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One out, base is empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. His 61st home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 25-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. And next to hit for Detroit, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 26-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Wandy Peralta taking over on the mound.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 90th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 27-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, one away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Stephen Kojak preparing to come on if needed. Out towards right center field. Tatis after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Martinez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That's not coming back. His 72nd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 28-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. In the air right field. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On a line, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
And next up for the Tigers, Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swung on, belted, way back there. And that is a foul ball. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 28-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Kyle Isbell. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So digging in, Jurickson Profar. And first offering is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him and looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing
Now
excellent
batting,
control and
catcher,
command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. He's straight.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 31 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
8,
nice job of going the other way.
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the wall. Here comes the Judge around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Steven Kojak takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And here is Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tatis makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw over to Cronenworth, and Martinez is out. So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around third. Safe.
In there. Hey.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Robert Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen. 25th appearance of the year for him. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. On the ground right side. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play.
So digging in, Matthew Batten. And a pitch. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Little dribbler up along third. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And now the lefty. Left field. Diaz hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back here at Petco Park, leading off, Aaron Judge.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Kicks and deals. To third. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Kojak.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances
Now
at the
batting,
plate don't
third
come
baseman,
around too often. This is pretty special. That's about as
Riley.
textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And first offering is fouled off. Diaz leads off first with one away. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
1 out, base is empty. Mookie Betts up now for the Tigers, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds control.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Two outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. The relay throw. He's safe.
He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second here with 2 away. Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. On the ground. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres. James Outman. Montgomery back to work. There's a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit. Rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Manny Machado. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Tatis at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Major anticipation every time he steps in. One hit shy of breaking the this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. It's a home run for the record. And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
So they turn to their closer, Angel De Los Santos.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And a foul ball. Line drive. Tatis makes a nice running catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Musgrove getting ready to go. Late on that fastball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And up next for Detroit, Yandy Diaz. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I mean, come on, have a game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
Kojak.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. Out there to center. Isbell settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out.
You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You so electric, baby.
Back here in San Diego, on to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Isbell. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Profar stands in now and watches strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what. Pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Luis.
2 outs, bases empty. Luis Campusano will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. J.D. Martinez stands in. De Los Santos, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a foul ball. Hawaii to kick the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hawaii in the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And next to hit for Detroit, Adley Rutschman. In the air, out towards left center. Isbell makes the grab, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's out to center field. Isbell settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Ramirez. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Judge comes up empty there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. This one in the air right field. Tatis after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out. Cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero, come on.
And we're back. And now, Matthew Batten. And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Right side, bats up with it. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bogarts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Kojak.
2 down, nobody on. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Montgomery is just 1 strike away. Two outs. That's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just 1 better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
La vida al fin tomó color, vida al palo, buena paga. Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero, porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.